I'm starting a religion.
What do I mean by that?
By starting a religion, I mean I'm rewriting the parameters of my reality so that I can do what I want. That actually gotta hurt. My religion isn't something I entirely understand, but I'm gonna see where it goes. It involves doing a ritual stack twice per day. No excuses. So that's the basis of everything, my daily practice, you could say. The birthday of this new religion is March 18th, 2024. Springtime, or close enough to it. March 18th, 2024 is the day I came up with insert religion here. I still haven't thought of a name yet. But March 18th being the birthday, one could say today is special. I think it's cool to have special days. So happy 0th birthday. Insert religion name here. Welcome to the world, bud. Looking good. I feel like it needs a creation myth. How did the world get here, and why are things the way they are? Well, personally, I think the world exists because it wants to. It was born because it wanted to be born. But that doesn't explain how things got to be the way that they are. Well, what if, during the birth of our universe, there were two forces that complemented each other, but were also opposites? I think of these two complementary yet opposing forces as entities, beings. These two forces are consciousnesses that influence the basemost layer of reality. I think of these two entities as light and dark, hot and cold, love and hate, fire and water, complementary opposites. I'm not sure what to call these forces, so I'll just call them 0 and 1. Together, 0 and 1 are the building blocks of everything. When 0 and 1 harmonize, it creates beauty, and when they clash, it creates shittiness. This universe exists because 0 and 1 made an agreement to seal themselves together in this realm, and they would be sealed together until they could learn to harmonize perfectly, or spiral into complete existential disaster, pure hellish chaos. I mean, like, there's a couple directions things could go in. But I'm an optimist. The end of everything will be a moment of unity or complete annihilation. I said that earlier. Don't worry though, that moment is at least a few trillion years away, I reckon. All we can do now is focus on this moment. This current manifestation of 0 and 1's dance through eternity. And there we go, that's the creation myth. Not bad, huh? Now what? The name, it should have a better name. I kinda want it to be one of the words from insert religion name here. Maybe insert. Feels too invasive or something. And religion could be funny and amusingly generic, but I don't know, I don't like it. That leaves here. I actually really like here as the name. Here is good. I like here. That's a good name. Just gonna capitalize the H and bam! Now it's profound. And I feel like all caps is too aggressive. Yeah, definitely too aggressive. So, the religion's name is here. That is really off-center. There we go. And this world exists because it wants to, and the gods of this world are 0 and 1. I could base my whole life on this, honestly. Honestly. March 18th is a good. So earlier, I said something about a ritual stack every day. What does that mean? So, to be a proper believer of here, I've got to do a ritual stack twice per day. I will dedicate significant time every day in communication with the universe itself. It's fine. Also, a ritual stack is just a bunch of rituals in a row. You can kind of mix and match them depending on what you're looking for. That's what I'm doing. If you've seen my earlier videos on occult stuff, then you'll have a decent idea of what that will involve. That being said, for the foreseeable future, I'll only speak vaguely about my daily rituals. I will express them symbolically and theatrically, not literally, or even close to exactly what they are. I do this for privacy. This morning I did a 45-minute ritual stack, and it reminded me of how whimsical it's possible to feel. It's a good feeling. After I finished the rituals, while I normally probably would have procrastinated on work and errands, I immediately repacked some boots I'd been meaning to return, and then finished the work I had to do. And it wasn't even 1 p.m. yet, and I was basically free. Sort of. I had therapy in like an hour. Therapy. On my way there, I wondered if I even needed therapy anymore. I'd just started my own religion after all. I left the therapy session feeling glad I did it. Then I took the boots that I wanted to return. The boots didn't quite fit. I really liked them. They're beautiful boots. Just the size was a bit off. That's nobody's fault. I could just use the money right now. After that, I ate lunch, took a nap, and then began putting pen to paper, writing the words you're hearing right now. I felt that I needed to flesh out my thoughts and feelings from the morning. What began this morning as a pleasant yet vague revelation was becoming a detailed rendering of my spiritual worldview. Let the divine light descend. It was also giving me some structure. Structure is something I desperately need. So, after writing the introduction and the creation myth, and coming up with a name for my religion, I decided I would do some more writing, but first I wanted to head to a coffee shop, and on the way, I saw a really sweet cat. And funny enough, while I was at the coffee shop, I got a message from my friend Tyler that a client I had done voiceover for had launched their channel. Basically, I did this voiceover, and it took a while to actually launch the videos. Now they're live. Today, of all days. Anyway, interesting timing to say the least, right? Huh? So after drinking a 16-ounce blended latte, I was sufficiently caffeinated to write more. So I did. I wrote the rest of this script. And when it was done, it was 7:45 p.m. Time to walk home and check out the video that Tyler mentioned. I hadn't actually seen it yet. It turned out really well, honestly. I was really stoked with the editing and everything. But now it was time for the night ritual stack. I started a little after 9:30. I think it felt a lot more surreal and subtly intense than the daytime ones. Can intensity be subtle? I mean, it feels like it can to me. I finished the stack about 5 minutes before 10 p.m. It had taken about 20 minutes. Afterwards, I felt clear-headed and reasonably energetic. I have some feelings about tonight's rituals that I might share down the road, but for now, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Although it's only day 1 of living my life according to here, something already feels really different within me. Right now, I find it really easy to express myself in ways that feel meaningful to me. And I don't know, this just kind of feels like the start of an adventure or something. It's hard to explain. It might sound insane, but here is really working for me, so far. Giving words to a creation myth and a super abstract structure of reality, I feel like it's solidified how my mind interacts with the world around it. I feel more solid. Usually I feel really like airy. So this is kind of different. So I hereby declare March 18th to be Here's birthday. It's been a day of harmony. Happy birthday, buddy.